His way in here is the vastly experienced and much decorated as well, Sofiane OUMIHA of France. World champion in 2017 in Hamburg. That came off the back of picking up a silver medal at the Olympics in Rio the year before. Silver medalist at the European Games in 2019. Round of 16 in Tokyo recently at 63 kilos. The redrawing of the weight categories for the Olympics for 2020 didn't suit him. He's a 60-kilo fighter all day long. This is Samatali TOLTAYEV of Kazakhstan. Great fight against Kunatip Pidnuch of Thailand in his first fight, and then a real good win against Duvan Zaleta of Colombia. Kazakh national champion last year, Asian youth champion in 2017. OUMIHA with a couple of UDs against Ham of Korea, and also William Tanko. And then an RSC in the third round against Karon Takanyan of Armenia last time out. He's looked like he always does. Loose, lean, effective. The movement's been good. Emerson Pastor of Guatemala taking charge of this one, so there goes the bell. OUMIHA of France in the red, TOLTAYEV of Kazakhstan in the blue. Referee just having a quick word there with OUMIHA about just sticking up that lead left hand and leaving it there. It's a fine line that sometimes with referees. You see that more in pro boxing. A fighter will stick out that lead left and just leave it in front of the head of the opponent, and they do it for a couple of reasons. One, to try and measure the distance for their right hand, but also just to block the vision of their opponent, and referees often decide that that's unsporting. Similar when you see a fighter pull down a glove. Some referees are fine with it, some aren't. Right hand there off the ropes from OUMIHA. TOLTAYEV trying to get up close and get busy. Nice jab there from OUMIHA. 1-2 off the back foot, just catching TOLTAYEV as he comes in. I think there's a little bit of damage to the corner of the right eye there of the Kazakh fighter. Maybe just a touch of reddening. And he's hunting OUMIHA down here. And he's hunting him down quite aggressively. Well, there is just a little cut, I think, there. I don't think it's anything serious. There's that jab. TOLTAYEV throws the right hand. OUMIHA taking the weight back. He's having some success when he gets onto the front foot here. TOLTAYEV. He is tending to follow OUMIHA around the ring a bit. OUMIHA just backing those feet up, waiting for TOLTAYEV to come in. Square to the ropes there, tempting him in. He's happy enough there, OUMIHA. There's a big difference between a fighter being backed up and a fighter backing up voluntarily. And OUMIHA is backing up voluntarily here. Right hand on the inside there from TOLTAYEV. Right hand from OUMIHA, just off the ropes. Good opening round, this. Interesting stuff. TOLTAYEV just trying to drop that height, dip those knees, keep that head on the move. Gets a couple of punches off there. Leaps into a lead left hand. OUMIHA almost timed him with the right. Quickens those feet up again here, TOLTAYEV. He's cut the ring off better, actually, in the second half of the round. OUMIHA with a nice combination off the ropes, though. I think he's done the more effective punching, the cleaner punching. There's a nice solid right again. TOLTAYEV absolutely determined, though, to stay on top of OUMIHA. Raises his glove there, the fighter from Kazakhstan, but I think it's the red corner who's won that one. Picked his punches well, OUMIHA. Bit of damage to the eye. The referee didn't see the need to get involved. UMIHA gets it across the board. There's a 10-8 there from the Netherlands. I think TOLTAYEV did enough in that round for that not to be 10-8, but with the scoring, it's 10-9 for a close round win, or a competitive round win, if you like. A 10-8 for a dominant round win, and 10-7 for just pure domination, really. I've had one of those this week. They're a rarity. You see plenty of 10-8s, though. But UMIHA picked his punches off the back foot well, caught TOLTAYEV on the way in. Hit him nice and hard a couple of times, too. TOLTAYEV never discouraged, always looking to try and close him down, UMIHA, and get his own work done. But the fact of the matter is, he didn't really manage to land a lot. Trying to find that jab to the body there, TOLTAYEV. And as I said, UMIHA happy just to back up, just to give that ground. Happy to have TOLTAYEV coming onto him. Lovely short left hand there from UMIHA. The accuracy has been good. He's got nice sharp hands, always has had. And he'll be really glad to be back at 60 kilos. As I said, the redrawing of the weight divisions for the Olympics just didn't suit him. Didn't suit him. Uppercut on the inside there from UMIHA. Didn't land clean on TOLTAYEV, but that's the kind of variety that he's got, the Frenchman. And he's just managed to keep TOLTAYEV at bay. He's got enough pop on his punches, UMIHA, enough power that TOLTAYEV, he can't just walk through them. But he's persisting here, TOLTAYEV. He has got to keep the faith that in the second half of this round, because it needs to start happening now, that he'll start to see some reward for the pressure, that maybe UMIHA will start to tire a bit, that the snap will go off those punches a bit, and the tide of the fight will turn. But as I say, it needs to start happening now. Uppercut off the back foot there from UMIHA, and there's not really any sign that it is. TOLTAYEV is going to just keep the tempo high, work at this rate and do this for the whole fight. And then it's a question of how your opponent copes with it. Plenty of opponents would wilt in the face of this kind of aggression and persistence, but UMIHA is not one of those people. Left hand there, and the right landed from TOLTAYEV. Looking for the uppercut there, UMIHA, as TOLTAYEV was coming in. Nice 1-2 from the Frenchman, looking for that right uppercut again. So 2 rounds down. UMIHA won that first one with all 5 judges. I thought that second one was closer. I would still go with the blue corner. And crucially, UMIHA's got it with 3 of the judges there. So 3 scores of 20 points to 18. 2 of 19-19. So TOLTAYEV needs a really big final round. He needs 10-8. Actually, there's one score of 20-17 in there. Of course, there was that 10-8 from the Netherlands in round 1. So TOLTAYEV has just got to go for broke here in the third and final round and do what he's already been doing, but just try and do it even more and hope that he lands something hard and clean early in the round and maybe buzzes UMIHA a little bit, and he can then just crawl all over him. That's what needs to happen here for him. It's interesting, that cut on the corner of the eye. It's just never really bled, which typically is not the case. It's unusual to see that. UMIHA in the red corner of France, TOLTAYEV of Kazakhstan in the blue. And again, he's on the prowl here, Toltayev, as he has been from the beginning.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now proceed to the bout number 412 in the ring A in a men's lightweight division. Ringside judges from Kyrgyzstan, Morocco, Russia,
Stoops with the right to the body there, Toltayev.
referee in the ring,
Lead left hand there from OUMIHA, just able to change direction so quickly. There's no way that you'd be able to read that or see that coming.
from Lithuania, please welcome KAZ.
Nice right hand there from OUMIHA. Toltayev was coming in, trying to land his own right. He just takes a step back into the side and sends through that right hand. And we've had 3 similar rounds here. For me, OUMIHA is going to win every single one of them unless Toltayev can do something significant in the final minute here. That's better head movement from Toltayev the first time, then the second time he walked in without moving that head. Nice one too there from OUMIHA. And again, just looks to try and stick with the lead left hand. Great footwork as he just spins around that front foot, pivots off that front foot. And there's the jab. Toltayev again just trying to close that gap all the time.
Ring A, round 1.
And as I was saying, this would work against a lot of fighters because it's not been uneducated pressure. At times he's moved that head pretty well. He's looked to try and cut off the ring, and I think he's done it increasingly better as the fight's gone on, but OUMIHA is very good. It's as simple as that. He's got really good foot movement. He picks his punches really well. He times them really well. He's comfortable under pressure, and that's why he's won.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ring B brings it close to about 425. With your judges ruling in favor of your winner by points declared by split decision. To the red corner, in the France, Sofiane.
Split decision. And that is the card from Zimbabwe. Our judge from Zimbabwe going 2-1 in favour of Toltayev. All the other judges find in favour of OUMIHA. And another 10-8 in the final round there from the Netherlands. So through he goes to the semi-finals. And he's got another World Championship medal safely in his pocket here, Sofiane OUMIHA, but he came here for gold. So he will not be satisfied with that, but that was a good performance. A kind of typical OUMIHA performance, if you like. And he will fight either Alexei De La Cruz or Arslan Katayev. That's our next fight up. Another quarterfinal in the lightweight division.